wanted to talk to you about your character, Craig. He plays a teenager who is admitted to an adult psychiatric ward. I wanted to know what it was like for you to develop your character and talk about, how you researched his state of mind.
I think most of my research was just, lived. It's experience. Most of the roles that I do, I take something from my life and I put it in. And I think I would not be alone in saying that I've felt alienated before and alone and sad and stressed out. And I think most people have, especially around that age too.
Yeah, and your character was a bit of a perfectionist. Do you relate to that at all?
In some aspects of my life, I guess I would say I try very hard and I can be kind of annoying in having to get things right. But for the most part, no, I'm not really a perfectionist.
Okay. So you've worked with a lot of comedians like Rob Corddry and other people. What was it like working with Zach Galifianakis? I mean, was he cracking you up the whole time, or?
There's definitely cracking to be had or something, but he also just made me think a lot. I think he would bring things to scenes that I would not expect, and he'd really change the dynamic really quickly. And I think more than anything, I just learned about acting from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he more serious or playful, or both?
He has both, I think every comedian I've worked with has none of them been a one note,
Mm-hmm.
Their act is that they're funny, but, in real life, they obviously have a serious side, and in this movie, Zach gets to be funny and serious.
Yeah. In one of the scenes in the film, you were reading Be More Chill, which was written by Ned Vizzini, who wrote the novel from which this movie was based. Have you read that book in real life?
No, I have not read Be More Chill, but I was aware when they handed it to me that it was Ned's book.
Yeah, I saw them sneak it in there. It was
Yeah.
fun. Did you read, it's kind of a funny story. Did you read the book?
I actually did not read. It's kind of a funny story, although I have so many friends who love it, who love that book.
Mm-hmm.
And often when I tell people the name of the movie that I'm doing, they're like, wait, I love that book. That book changed my life. And so, I'm sure it's a fantastic book. I never got around to reading it myself.
And there's a lot of awesome music in this movie. It was very indie. There was Broken Social Scene did the score. The drums were in it. There was a cover of the Pixies. Can you tell us what you're listening to right now? What kind of music you like?
Right now, my favorite band is a band called Trash Talk. They have a record called Walking Disease, and they have a new one out called Eyes and Nines, which is really good. And I'm also listening to a lot of who else? Trash Talk is probably the band I'm listening to most right now.
Okay, and any particular musical genre that you love more than anything?
I listen mainly to crust punk music. So.
Crust punk?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to you. I really enjoyed you in the movie.
Oh, thank you so much.